So in this session, I'm gonna give you some overview of this Microsoft Intune. So the historical background of this Microsoft Intune, then what all things you can do from this product, why we need this product, right? And how this, what is the architectural diagram of this one, how Microsoft is maintaining this application. So all those things we are gonna cover, plus we will discuss about the lab setup. Okay, how we are going to do the lab setup and what all topics will be covered in this training. And after this training, future and what is the exam certification. So all those things we are going to cover in this one. So I welcome you all to this Microsoft Intune training session. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kashif. I have total 15 years of practical IT experience. I work as architect. I have expertise on various technologies like SCCM, Intune, Active Directory, Azure, PowerShell application packaging, Microsoft 365, etc. I have completed my master's in information technology, and I have completed various Microsoft certifications. In terms of training, I have trained more than 40,000 students globally with 10 years of experience. Now, these are my website and email address, guys. So that's about me. Let me take you to the next slide, which talks about Intune. Now, Intune is a Microsoft product, as you all know. Now, this product came in the market in the year 2010. Okay, Microsoft released this product in the year 2010. Now, when this product came in the market, there were other there were other products which were already there in the market, like Workspace ONE. Previously we used to call it as AirWatch, BlackBerry. There were other products which were there in the market already. So this product was struggling little bit till 2018. You know, this was going okay, but from 2019, after COVID-19, what happened? From 2019 till 2025, this is moving like a monster now. Why? Because people are working from home. So when people started working from home, what happened? Their laptops are no more connected to the office network. So the devices which were receiving policies inside the office premises, they lost the connectivity. People took the laptop from office to their home. They're working from home. They still have like hybrid kind of working culture, right? Some days you work from home, some days you work from office, right? So Intune basically came as a savior. Intune came as a savior to uh, manage the devices and deploy the policies over the internet. So we don't need to have office network on the devices to receive Intune policies. So that is the reason what happened. People started migrating from SCCM to Intune, from other third-party tool to Intune. Why? Because Intune supports these devices, Windows devices like Windows 10 and Windows 11, MacBook, Android, Windows Phone, then Apple iOS devices plus Linux. So all leading operating system Intune supports. You can manage devices and you can manage applications. So the core functionalities of Intune is to do MDM and MAM, manage devices and manage applications. So as Intune administrator, you will have complete control on the devices. Let's say you have thousands and thousands of devices all over the globe. You can deploy policies on the devices. You can restart those devices. You can reset password of the devices. You can format devices. You can send applications, send updates, right? So there are many things which you can do on the devices. That is called mobile device management. So Intune does management of the devices. So these are the things. There are many other things which Intune does, but these are in a nutshell: the device policies, device inventory, device wipe, application push, device configuration that we do on Intune, on the devices through Intune. Similarly, through Intune, you can do application management. So suppose you have application called Outlook, for example, and you would like to deploy the policy for that application, like security policy, the data leakage policy. Your employees will not be able to copy the data and send it outside. So all those policies we can apply for the application that is called mobile. So Intune does two things. The Intune does many things, but the core functionality of Intune is MDM and MAM, mobile device management and mobile application management. So it can manage the whole devices itself. It can manage the application inside the devices. Okay, so that's the functionality of Intune. Now, how Intune manages devices? So let's assume that you have an organization called ABC Private Limited. Now, in that organization, there are various branch offices and one headquarter. Let's say the headquarter is in New York with 3,000 employees, and you have branch offices Chennai, London, Mumbai, right? Sydney, Toronto, Dubai, Paris. So you have these branch offices, and each branch office has some number of devices. Now, from Intune, you can control these devices all over the globe. You don't have to travel anywhere. As Intune administrator, you will get requirements that kindly send application on all the devices in Toronto. So from Intune, you can do that. Suppose somebody comes and says, I lost my device. So can you erase the data? You can erase the data. Let's say the device is located in Dubai. So from Intune, you can send policy to wipe out the device, right? Suppose we have some devices in Mumbai, right? And we would like to upgrade them from Windows 10 to Windows 11, right? So we can to upgrade the devices from Windows 10 to Windows 11. We can send policy to London devices to restrict user not to install any unauthorized software. You can send policies to Chennai computers to install some application or uninstall application. So all these things you can do. You will have complete control on the devices, and everything works on internet. So your employees, they don't need to come to office to receive Intune policies. Okay, they can be at home or in hotel or anywhere. As long as their devices have internet connection, they will be able to receive policies. Okay, so this is how Intune is managing devices and applications. Now, Intune is not like SCCM or SQL Server, wherein you have to install the server in your office premises. That's not like that. Intune works as SaaS-based uh, architecture. SaaS means software as a service. Just like Gmail. Gmail is what? It's you just take subscription and that's it. You start receiving and sending emails. Similarly, Intune basically is being managed by Microsoft, where Intune services is running on Microsoft Azure Cloud Data Center. Now, Azure Cloud Data Center is there in almost more than 60 countries now. Wherever you see, you will find Azure Cloud Data Center. So when you create your subscription, suppose you are in India, right? And you create your subscription. So chances are very high that your Intune subscription will get created either in India Central or India South.
Kashif,
Hmm.
sometimes your voice is breaking. I don't know if it is for
Yeah,
me or for everyone.
me.
Yeah.
Same for
Yeah,
me as well.
it's breaking in between.
Okay,
It's
my
breaking
voice
in
is
between.
breaking up.
Yeah, we're just missing some words while you explain.
Okay, one minute, guys.
I thought it could be my network, so I just kept quiet.
You guys can hear me properly now, or is
Yes,
it
yes.
still breaking up?
No, it was breaking in between. So if you start talking, then we
Okay.
can understand if it is fine or not.
Okay. 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 Let me know in case if you face the same issue. So I was talking about Intune services. So Intune services are running on Azure Cloud Data Center. Okay. And Azure Cloud Data Center is now present in almost more than 60 countries now. Okay. So when you create your Intune subscriptions, so based on your location, the Intune subscription will get created. So suppose if you are in India, then your Intune subscription is gonna get created either in India Central or India South, depends on your location and the availability. So you just take the subscription and you are all set. Now, what is data center? You guys already know about data center. It's like a big building which is having multiple floors. Like you will have like 10, 20 floors on the data center. And let's say the first floor and the second floor is dedicated for Intune. Okay, first floor and second floor, both of them are dedicated for Intune. So this is the inside view of the data center. So Intune services are basically running on Azure Service Fabric cluster. What do you mean by cluster? Cluster will have uh, will have multiple containers. Let's say this is a container. You see, these are the containers. Inside that containers, you have racks. Inside each rack, you have servers, high configured servers, right? So Intune services are running basically on the containers. So the combination of multiple containers, for example, combination of 1000 containers, right, is called containers. So Azure Service Fabric cluster. In that cluster, you will have thousands and thousands of containers. In that container, you will have thousands and thousands of servers. So Intune services are running on Azure Service Fabric cluster. Okay. So in each region, almost everywhere, you will have Azure Service Fabric cluster. And inside that, Intune services are running. And it's Microsoft responsibility to make sure the servers are running, um, the servers are up to date, and they are uh, always available all the time. You don't have to worry about the availability of the server, availability about the make sure you don't need to make sure the servers are online all the time. So that's Microsoft responsibility. You just take the subscription and you are all set. Okay. Now this is the high level diagram of Intune. Intune is designed by Microsoft and they are maintaining it themselves. You don't need to install anything. Microsoft is the one who is controlling all these architecture. What you get when you create your subscription, you get web console. So you get web console access. Through that web console access, you do what? Configuration and reporting. Your request goes to Graph API. Graph API is a communication bridge between you and Intune services in the backend. So your request, whatever the request and configuration you would like to do, that goes to Intune services in the backend. And then either to configure devices or protect data or manage application. So that all you do it from the web console, right? You can also do it from PowerShell as well, but generally people are using web console to configure all the policies and everything. Now Intune has integration with various other Microsoft products, for example Microsoft Entra, then SCCM using co-management, then Microsoft Defender, then multiple Play stores like Apple App Store, Google Play Store, Microsoft Store, then Microsoft 365, and it's a SaaS based architecture. I told you that it's a software as a service. You don't have to configure anything in your office premises. Okay. Then what all devices you can manage? You can manage Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, iPad, Linux. Plus you can deploy updates to your devices. You can manage mobile applications on iOS, iPad, and Android. So all these things you will get to know when you do the actual practical session, then you will get more clear picture. So this is the high level diagram of Intune, wherein all the things are being maintained by Microsoft. Now Intune has competitors. So these are the competitors of Intune, um, but they are tiny in front of this giant monster. This Intune is moving like a monster now. So these competitors like Mobile Iron, Workspace ONE, IBM, right? Citrix, Jamfro, these are focusing only on Android and iOS devices. They are focusing on Android plus iOS devices. The best part of Intune is it can manage Windows 10 and Windows 11 devices as well. It can manage Linux devices. Then it can manage MacBook, right? Plus Android, plus iOS devices, iPad, right? So Intune is basically covering all major operating systems. That's the reason Intune has more demand and it is cheaper as well. If you compare with um, these competitors, Intune is the cheapest one. Got it? Now, why Intune is the best choice for organization? Why not these competitors? Because of some reasons. So point number one, it is easy to deploy. You don't have to install any architecture in your office premises. You just take the subscription and that's it. Everything is being maintained by Microsoft. You just have to pay for it. It has integration with Microsoft other products like Entra ID, SCCM, then Microsoft 365, then Microsoft Defender, right? It has integration already with all those products. Unified management, like in one umbrella, you have option to manage Android, iOS, MacBook, right? Linux, Windows. It's a SaaS-based architecture. It is very cheap for Microsoft customers. It costs you somewhere around $8 per month per user. Intune license is $8 per month per user. Cross-platform support, right? You have option to um, support other non-Microsoft operating system as well, like iOS, iPad, and Linux and Mac, Android. Automation and efficiency, remote work enablement. Your employees, they don't have to come to office. They can receive Intune policies as long as their devices have internet connection from anywhere. Comprehensive device management, right? It has many policies which uh, Intune uh, Intune has many policies. If you compare with their competitors, they don't have those policies. So comprehensive device management, security and compliance, configuration profile, application management, conditional access, right? It has more security features than its competitors. It's very easy to enroll the devices. It's not very lengthy process to enroll the devices. Okay, pretty simple, straightforward, and updates and innovation. All these things are the factors why the organizations need Intune, okay, to manage their enterprise devices. Now, why Intune is the best choice for you? Why you should learn Intune? Point number one, it's a matured technology. It's there in the market for the past 15 years now. It's present in almost all big size and medium size organization. Wherever you go, you will find Intune almost everywhere. That's the reason you have good vacancies now, good salary. People are earning somewhere around 50 US dollar per hour in US, Canada, Australia, different countries outside India. Those who are in India, you can expect a salary of 8 lakh per annum as a average salary. 800,000 Indian rupees per annually. Okay, that's for the people who are there in India. Now, who can learn Intune? It's pretty simple, easy to learn, not like SCCM. SCCM is pretty tough if you compare with Intune. Okay, so anyone who is from IT or non-IT background can easily learn this one, because everything is GUI based. You just have to follow some steps to achieve your task. Or in case if you are facing some challenges, some issues, you just Google it out or go to Chat GPT. You will get hundreds of websites, and that's going to give you the solution for your Intune related issues and all. Okay, so all the steps are predefined. You just have to follow those steps to achieve your task. You don't need to learn any coding or any programming languages. No C, C++, Java, Oracle, nothing. Python, no. Everything is GUI based. Online resources available. Yes, in case if you face some challenges, you can Google it out. You will get a number of resources online. Good career path. You can make your career as Intune level 1, level 2, level 3 administrators or architect. So these are the reasons why you should learn Intune. This is the current market value of this product. And every month, Microsoft is adding more and more features in Intune. Unlike SCCM, SCCM is now stagnant. Microsoft is not adding more and more features in SCCM. Okay, but Intune is um, evolving day by day. So you should consider this product as your career path. Now, Intune is not free. You will have to pay for it. So either you take Microsoft 365 license or standalone Intune license or enterprise mobility and security. Any depends on your requirement. Okay, so it's gonna cost you $8 per month per user for standalone. Okay, $8 per month per user. Now, with regards to our lab setup, you all need to have your lab setup. Each one of you will have to set up your lab. I'll guide you step by step how you can set up your lab. So the requirement is you need to have a computer. Either it's a laptop or a desktop. So on that computer, the operating system should be Windows 10, Windows 11, or Mac OS. Anything will work. Okay, either Windows 10, Windows 11, or Mac OS. You need to have 8 GB RAM on that computer, 4 core processor, and 100 GB free hard disk space. These are the requirements for you to set up your lab. Okay, minimum requirement. And you need to have Visa or Master credit card or debit card, either credit card or debit card, to create your Intune subscription. So you on the Microsoft website, you need to use your credit card or debit card to create your Intune subscription. And you need one Android or iPhone for this lab setup. So basically, we will create Intune subscription and we will enroll the device. Okay. Plus, we will create one virtual machine here inside your laptop and enroll that device. Plus, we will create Linux box as well and enroll that device. Okay. If you have MacBook, we will enroll MacBook as well. Okay. So we'll see the enrollment process of all the devices. All good? Any question from anyone so far? Hmm? No question? You guys can hear me?
It's a good question.
Okay, so let's talk about the course content. So I have already shared this course content with you guys. If you have not received it, you let me know. I'll share that with you. Now, what we are going to learn in this training. So we will do theory plus practical, guys. So we are gonna see all these topics step by step. Okay, like introduction to MDM, information regarding Intune versus SCCM, Microsoft Entra ID and admin console, then multi-factor authentication, right? Then mobile device enrollment into Intune, import ADMX template, Intune application deployment, right? So Win32 application deployment, line of business application deployment, deploy PowerShell script, then filter, right? Windows updates, we will be deploying updates to the devices. We will be upgrading the device from Windows 10 to Windows 11. Autopilot, right? With all the uh, user driven self-deploying Windows Autopilot pre-provisioning, Windows Autopilot on new device, existing device, enrollment status page, reporting, tenant administration, integration of Patch My PC into Intune, Windows Auto Patch, co-management, BitLocker, managing enrolling Linux, Mac, iOS, and Android devices. All these things we are going to do in the training. Now, after the training, if you would like to take the exam, then it is MD102. MD102 is the exam which you need to take and become certified Endpoint Administrator Associate. So the exam cost is around 165 US dollar if you are outside India. For Indian students, if you would like to take this exam, then it is around 5,000 rupees. Okay, that's the exam fees which you need to pay to Microsoft and take the exam. So I'll help you with the exam as well. Don't worry about exam. Okay, so that's the exam fees. Okay, now let's talk about the duration of this training, how the training is gonna be conducted. So daily we are going to do 1 hour session, Monday to Friday. 1 hour session, that is 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. India time. Okay, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And we will do 35 sessions, maximum 35 sessions to cover all the topics. So 35 hours session we are going to do. That's going to take probably 45 days to finish. 45 days to finish all the topics, including Saturdays and Sundays. So that's the exam, that's the timing, right? Um, then what all things you are gonna get in this training? We will do theory plus practical. Okay. Then you will uh, get recording. Each session will get recorded, and that will be available lifetime. The recording will be available to you lifetime. Plus, you get um, materials, study materials, Intune study materials. Plus, you get exam dumps. Okay, exam dumps. Then sample resume. Plus, you will get interview question and answers, Q&A, and course completion certificate. Course completion certificate. Okay, these are the things which you are gonna get in this training, guys. Okay. So this is for weekday session, which is starting today, right? So today we have started this If you would like to join my weekend batch, in case if this time is not suitable to you, then the weekend batch you can join from 23rd. That is Saturday, right? 23rd is Saturday. Yes, the weekend batch is also available for you, 23rd of August, right? And the time is at 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. So that will be lengthy session, 2.5 hour session on Saturday and 2.5 hour session on Sunday. Okay, that's gonna take 6 weekends to finish all the topics. 6 weekends. So 6 Saturday and 6 Sundays, 12 days. Basically, we need 1.5 months to finish all the topics for weekend session. Okay. So 2 batches are there, guys. The weekdays, which is started today, Monday to Friday one, and weekend, which is gonna get started from 23rd of this month. That is day after tomorrow, Saturday. Okay. Any question, guys, from anyone? Hmm?
Nothing
No
from me.
question.
All clear. Yeah.
Okay, let me take you to the Intune portal, intune.microsoft.com, entra.microsoft.com, admin.microsoft.com. Okay, so it is 244072. 244072. Okay, guys, so this is my Intune portal. So just a quick overview. So in Intune, we have at the left-hand side the tabs, right? Wherein generally we go to the devices section and we see what all devices we have based on the platforms. So right now I don't have any devices, but in production environment, you will have like thousands and thousands of Windows devices, iOS devices, MacBook, Android, Linux, and then you can deploy applications from apps section at the left hand side on these platforms. You can deploy policies like configuration policy from here, right? Compliance policies from here, conditional access from here. You can deploy scripts. So there are many things which you do it from Intune. Now let me go to the tenant administration. So my domain name is this one, make me IT expert. And this is my data center code, India 01. So my subscription is there in India 01 data center. I think this is in India North. This is India North data center. Similarly, when you create your Intune subscription, so it is gonna show you your subscription location and all. So we'll discuss about these things step by step, how Intune manages devices and applications. Okay, guys. So each one of you, the prerequisite is you need to have a computer, either desktop or laptop, and that needs to be that has to have 8 GB RAM, 4 core processor, and 100 GB hard disk space, and a Visa or Master credit card or debit card. Okay, that's the requirement. You need to have debit card. Okay. Any question from anyone, or all set? No question.
Just a
Okay.
small question, Kashif. What about doubt session? Is it between in between the session or post session you would be had?
Between the session itself, we will be discussing about doubts, or we can, if you have more doubts, you can stay back after the session. We'll discuss about that one. Okay.
And in the syllabus plan, we would be covering the endpoint security topics as well, right, Kashif?
Defender, right? Yes, we'll do that. We'll enroll the device, onboard the device on Defender portal. We'll see how the devices are getting scanned from security portal for vulnerabilities and all. Okay. Now, this is my WhatsApp number and my phone number in case if you would like to join from tomorrow. Those who are interested to continue from tomorrow, kindly send me a message on WhatsApp that you are interested to continue the session from tomorrow, so that I will send you the enrollment details and payment details. You need to make payment and do the enrollment for this course, guys. Okay. If you're interested in weekend or weekdays, let me know on the WhatsApp message. Okay, guys, I think I have given ample amount of information to get you started with this course. If you have any more questions, you can always contact me on either you call me or send me a message, and I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's session. Okay. Okay, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for joining the session. I hope the session was informative. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Kashyap. Bye, everyone. Thank you.